What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the No Regrets Show. I'm your host, Larry. Think about joining the channel. Think about subscribing. On this channel, we do things the hard way. We don't want shortcuts, and we definitely don't want handouts. I got to play you some clips from the past and the present, and we'll talk about it when I return.
Token integration to get Negro, so-called Negro leaders to accept a few token crumbs of integration that don't solve any problem for the masses of black people in this country whatsoever. But it does make the hand-picked Negroes be satisfied to slow down the cry of the masses. And a good example of that is as soon as the spirit of rebellion or revolution began to spread among the masses of black people in this country, and they began to take an active part.
Is Jesse Jackson good for African Americans or not?
He's not. Good for himself.
Good for himself.
And that's true of most ethnic leaders in most groups, in most countries, in most periods of history. That what will serve his interest is to keep people paranoid, dependent upon him, dependent upon government. What will serve their interest is typically just the opposite.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community. I would love to see.
Take a look at my record, man. I extended the voting rights 25 years. I have a record that is second to none. The NAACP has endorsed me every time I've run. Come on. Take a look at the record.
Now, I've been critical of you. I have a few things I want to talk to you about today.
I know you have.
Yeah.
You don't know me.
No, I don't. That's why I want to get to know you today. I want to talk to you about mostly black stuff.
I get overwhelming support from the black leadership, young and old. Every poll shows me way ahead.
And black people saved your political life in the primaries this year. They have things they want from you. And one of them is a black woman running mate. What do you say to them?
What I say to them is that I'm not acknowledging anybody who is being considered, but I guarantee you,
shouldn't have an ounce of respect for anybody claiming Black Lives Matter at this point when they don't give a flying flip about black police officers. They don't care about black conservatives. They care nothing about black people in the hood. They don't care about black men who are out here doing the right thing that need help out. How many businesses have they gave these billions of dollars to? How many black businesses have they sustained during the shutdown? None. How much money went to George Floyd's family that they raised after his death? None. They have done nothing but sit around and bash people as a racist, domestic, terrorist organization. That's how I look at them. If you don't want people to not like you, get your stuff together and start supporting people in this country or shut your freaking mouth.
You had Malcolm X, civil rights leader, author and professor Thomas Sowell. You had Charlemagne the God and current president Joe Biden. You had Officer Tatum, YouTube influencer. First, we're going to start with Malcolm X. Malcolm X said a select few Negroes will be selected to speak for the masses and they will be rewarded. You had author and Thomas Sowell saying Jesse Jackson is out for Jesse Jackson. He's not out for the black people. You had Charlemagne the God saying the people bailed you out of the primaries and they want a black female vice president. They don't want the best person for the job. They just want a black female vice president. And you had Joe Biden saying, you're not black if you don't vote for me. That told me everything about that clown that I needed to know about. And you had Officer Tatum talking about Black Lives Matter, and they did nothing for the black community. But Officer Tatum, shout out to you, but you're wrong on that. They did do something for themselves. They bought themselves houses. They put their family members on $1 million payrolls for security, allegedly. Now, allegedly, some of them are going to jail for fraud, deceit, for buying personal items with donation money. Oh yeah, but we're not going to talk about this. You see what happens is, when Joe Biden said, you ain't black if you don't vote for me, he automatically feels every black person thinks alike. He automatically feels that we're all sheep. That told me everything I needed to know about him, because not every black person thinks alike. Some of us out here don't want handouts. Some of us out here don't need you to feed us. Some of us out here actually think differently because we educated ourselves. Not everybody is smoking Newport 100s, drinking Hennessy, and out here in the streets subscribing to ratchet behavior. Not all of us subscribe to this type of behavior where you can't even tell who's the woman and who's the man with these cultures out here. Not all of us participate in that. Some of us actually educated ourselves, and it all goes in the same stew. See, ladies and gentlemen, let me break some things down to you. A lot of your liberals and a lot of your your black leaders and black influencers, even up here on social media, they've been doing the same thing that's been going on since the dawn of time. They're actually doing what a lot of black folks and Africans did during slavery. They will use certain people to lead you down a path so you can pretty much, it's your own demise. I'm just going to come out and tell you that. A lot of people, a lot of black leaders and a lot of black people up here on social media, they don't want you thinking for yourselves, because once you educate yourself and you think for yourself, you will start to see them for what they are. They are out for themselves. Take any black civil rights leader, not all, but the majority of them. Talking about your Jesse Jacksons, your Reverend Al Sharptons. When do they pop up? They pop up when there's a police officer involved in certain type of things that go on. They want to get their faces on camera. But where are they when these young people, young black community in Louisville and Chirac and all these inner cities, Newark, New Jersey, where are they when they're literally taking each other out? You don't see them. You don't see them down there trying to, help the community. No, they only want to be in front of the camera when it benefits them. The same way a lot of these financial black influencers are up here, they are doing the same thing that they've done. They get up here looking fly, looking fresh while you struggling. They get up here with their nice cars while you struggling. Look at all these pastors. A lot of these black pastors up here are straight clowns. A lot of the black pastors in churches, I'm gonna come out and tell you, they do the most fornicating, they drive some of the nicest cars, and they don't work because they take advantage of the community. And this is why a lot of black folks do not get ahead. And I've always said on this channel, work hard. A lot of people up here try to throw dirt on working hard, starting your own business. Start your own business, go into work for yourself, whether it's a plumber, go back to school, learn a trade. You will start to see what really is through your own eyes. And a lot of the stuff that is up here is programmed. It's programmed to keep you a victim and programmed to keep you ignorant. A lot of people up here will talk about systematic racism and slavery. Yes, it happened. But guess what? I'm up here talking to you. I'm not a slave. Officer Tatum is up here talking to you. Charlemagne is up here talking to you. We're not in chains. We're free. So why are you not taking the best opportunity you have to excel? You can sit there and talk about the past all you want when you really know nothing about the past, and you complain about it and going into 2024 when you're not doing anything with yourselves right now. And a lot of us are sick and tired of it. We've been trying to talk to you. Go to any one of my videos, scroll down for the past 3.5 years. I've been trying to tell people, but people don't want to hear it. And the reason why black folks stay stuck in their situations is because they don't listen to black folks that have already made it out. You know who they want to listen to? They want to listen to purple-haired liberals that think they know what's best for them, and they want to talk and they want to listen to politicians that have never lived their lives instead of listening to people that have came from where they were and got out and we're telling you how to do it. You want to listen to people who've never been there. Think about it. No regrets? Get it.